All right, let's start this up. What's up, guys? Welcome to episode 2 of Poke the Yolk podcast, where we crack a few
Poking the
eggs
yolk.
and we talk about stuff that we think is cool. I'm Matt, and this is
Yeah,
Trevor.
I'm Trevor. If you don't know me,
Yeah,
now,
now you
now you
know.
do.
And yep, we're back, like we said.
Week
Episode 2.
two,
We
we're
did
we're
it.
doing it. What did they say? Like the tenth episode is when you start to fall off. That's what they said.
I forgot to lock the door. Dang it. Give me 1 second.
No.
No, but they said that, like doing things, like by the seventh time you do something, it's like it becomes a habit, right? Like
Right.
there's a certain point. So we're just gonna keep on doing this until we like doing this. Until we're like, man, I can't wait to get on the pod.
I was already kind of feeling that today. I was like, oh, I can't wait to start recording this.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
dude, that's good.
I was
I still
excited.
get it like the little butterflies a little bit, but
Yeah,
over time.
I get more nervous posting it than I do actually like
Oh really?
recording. Yeah.
No, dude. Once it's like posted, that's the easy part for me because it takes a lot of like recording it. I feel like it's the easy part for
Mm.
me because like we just talk and that's cool, and
Yeah,
then
this is the easy part. Yeah.
editing it, it's not too bad, but I feel like getting your stuff out there and promoting it's another like extra
Right.
stuff because you
That's what
gotta
I'm saying.
you gotta search up like the hashtags that go with it. You gotta put
Oh
it on
yeah.
your personal, your story, and yeah, it's a lot more work than I thought. Like being a influencer, not saying that we're there yet, but like it's a job now.
Oh yeah. I bet. And those really good ones, they make a ton of money, but there's so many that are kind of small fish, right, in the big pond, and
Yeah,
they don't really pull in much.
no, it's a steep hill, but especially now, there's like so much content out there. It's
Yeah.
like there's something for everybody, which is
I wonder.
awesome.
I wonder how much like some of those influencers paid to get themselves like propelled to fame or stardom. Like they have some wealth and then they pay maybe just for bots to look at it
Yeah.
first just to get the numbers up, and then people start to see it and they start to like it. But that's a luxury, I guess, right? To have money to be able to do that.
They probably have a team too that like automates stuff. With anything, you would want to like automate things like with like I've been looking into
Yeah.
real estate. Like once you get a system going, once you like flip a couple houses or buy a couple, you usually get a team that you just
Hmm.
get the house and then you show it to them and they do all the work. You just like you're the
Just
yes
sit
man.
back.
Yeah.
You have
So
the money, you pay for it, but they do all like the heavy lifting for you, basically.
yeah, so I would assume it's kind of like that with like influencers and stuff.
Hmm.
Yeah, they probably. I know that it's a career. You could pay someone to like boost up your channel or whatever kind of
Right.
Instagram whatever. Because I've
Man,
seen I've seen them videos like online. They tell you how it's done, and it's not hard, but it's a lot. They're like, yeah, every day just go to 30 new pages and like their posts and like comment something. Like don't comment the same
man.
thing, and you're like, man.
It's like, I don't want to do
I was like,
that.
okay, easy enough, but like,
That's funny.
and you kind of have
Well,
to be in
maybe
the
if your Dogecoin takes off, you could just hire a team. Do you still have
yeah.
the Dogecoin, or
I do. It's
was it 5 cents something?
yeah, it's up and down. It was doing all my stocks. It was funny. All my stocks this week were good except the Dogecoin. Like
Mm.
everything else was in the green, and then Dogecoin was just like it was minus like $5. Nothing major, but yeah,
Yeah, that's
uh,
not bad. $5.
nah, yeah. But
That's
get
pretty
back
good.
to me in like 10 years, maybe. It might be $1. That'd be pretty sweet.
That
I'm
would be
just
good.
waiting on that. But how was your week this week?
Oh, my week was good. Couple projects for the jobs that taken care of, but I think I'll have a grip on it. It's just, working in as an analyst, it's like a long game of telephone. I think I was talking to you about this where, their boss says one thing and then the guy above you says something else, and then it gets to you and you're trying to do this thing, but it's totally different than
Mm.
what the main boss is asking for, and uh,
Yeah.
it's just it's a little bit of a communication struggle sometimes, but
Do you
overall
ever
good week. Yeah.
do you guys have like meetings where like everyone's in like the same Zoom or like a something like that where
Yeah, I don't usually get in meetings with like the higher level people. Like there's like the top guy, and then there's another one, and then I'm in here. And so I'll meet with the like the middle dude, and then he'll meet with the guy above him. But like I'm never right there in the same meetings as those other two, I guess.
mhm mhm
Yeah,
yeah, that must be frustrating, especially from yeah, not being in the office. Like in the office, you could just like walk up to someone's desk and be like, "Yo, like
yeah,
I need this or whatever." But you're just at
yeah,
home, basically smashing your keyboards because you can't get anyone's attention.
yeah. It's fun though. No, it's a good challenge. It definitely you definitely have to like internalize kind of what your company's doing and try to think about a solution that fits what they're asking for, even if um, it doesn't really make sense when you're first looking at it. But how was your week? Did you get anything fun going on?
It was good up until I left on Friday,
Oh,
which is
oh,
like
that's like yesterday.
yeah, yeah, it was yesterday, and
Okay.
it's supposed to be Friday. You know, like you're
Yeah.
off, like it's the weekend, Super Bowl weekend,
Uh
like
huh.
you're pumped. But so I left at 4:30, and I hop on the 10 freeway to go home. My job is less than 15 minutes away, like 12 minutes, let's say. And dude, I was on that freeway for 2.5 hours
Oh my god.
stuck. And those 2.5 hours, I wasn't even halfway home. I was just like literally stuck in traffic. I would go every 5 minutes. I would go like 3 feet, and I was
Man.
like, "What is this BS?" I was so like, and I was hungry too. I had lentils for lunch, and it wasn't enough, and I was
No.
really hungry. So and bro, I was really upset, and I really thought it was a Super Bowl. Like this is why like everyone's like going to get snacks or something, or like going. I don't know. I really thought it was that though. I was like, dude, it's not that serious. I was like wondering why, but then I finally got off the freeway, and then I got on the streets. But like everyone's gonna be on the streets, right? Because people are trying to get
Right.
home, and the freeway's like shot. So it took me like another freaking 35 minutes, and my directions were trying to reroute me back on the freeway.
Hmm.
So I was like, maybe I could catch like where the traffic is not, because I was assuming like they closed off a section and maybe like another section they were like it was fine, but
Right.
there was cops blocking like the entrances of like the upper regions of the
Oh,
freeway. So I was
what?
like what's going on? Like this has to be something. So I get home around like 7 o'clock, and to be honest, I didn't research what happened on the freeway until today, because once I got home, I was just like a grump. I was just like, man, traffic sucked, and I was hungry, so I ate. And then after I ate, instead of researching it, I just like forgot about it. I went on YouTube and just was chilling.
You're
But
like whatever.
I did look it up today, and apparently there was a shooting on the freeway on the
Oh my
10.
gosh.
Yeah, and the story was that there was the police department got a call that there was a guy harming himself with a knife on the side of the freeway. And
Okay.
so the cop went down there and trying to like ease the guy, like, "Hey, what's up?" And the guy was getting like kind of aggressive. He was harming himself, but then he was like running up on the cop with the knife. And then the
Damn, dude.
cop like pulled out, and then pulled out. He shot at the guy,
Shit.
and he shot him at the on his shoulder, and then he just got in the car. No, I don't think he ran away. I made that up, but he took him to the hospital. Yeah, he shot him, I think, in the shoulder, and then they took him to the hospital, but they had to like close it off because it was like a scene now.
Yeah, it sounds better that he ran away though. It's more like a dramatic story. So I
Yeah,
definitely see why you would kind of use that.
yeah. If I was him, I would have like
Yeah,
I
you
gotta
should have
get out of
just like
here.
when it was stopped, you should have just got out of your car and like sit on the roof of it and just been like move it like just command them to get out of your way or just start like a musical out there on the freeway. That
Oh
would
my
have been
god, traffic! That was the worst traffic I had ever seen, and I hit traffic today, getting dinner, like that freaking the In and Out that's like right there,
yeah.
always freaking packed. disgusting, dude. I don't even
What'd you
like In
get?
and
Oh,
Out anymore.
you got Wabo?
Waba, yeah. I
Waba.
got that brown rice chicken bowl with the side of beef. It's
Mmm,
bomb. Very
delicious.
good. I had this um one chicken spot today. It was called Joe's Hot Chicken, I think. And
Nice.
their mascot, you know what it is? It's that rubber chicken that you see at like Walmart.
Yeah, the
That's
yellow
a
one, right?
yeah.
Yeah,
It, I don't like the way they draw it though. They make him look kind of gross. His
really.
mouth is a little too wide for me. But
Mm.
the chicken's really good though. You got to try it. It's close by your house. It's
Oh,
closer to
really?
you than me. Yeah. It's
I'll have to
in
check it out then.
it's
It's
in
in Azusa
Westminster.
or?
Westminster?
Oh, it's over here
Yeah,
where I'm
over
staying right
there.
now. Gotcha.
Mhm. Yeah, it's dude, it's super good. Like it's just chicken sandwiches. They have strips too, but they're fat pieces. And
Mm.
do you like pickles? I forget.
No,
Oh dang, the pickles are really nice and juicy, but
I
their
don't like
their
pickles.
their sliders have like slaw on them. That's pretty good, and you can choose the level of heat. It goes from like bland. That's not
Damn,
what they
you're like
call
an
it, but
expert. You're like a Joe's Hot Chicken expert already, dude.
I've
You've been
only
there
been
once.
yeah.
You're like, I know they have all these things on the menu. This is my favorite. Don't eat this thing. Like, come on, bro.
Dude, it's bomb. They only have three things on the menu, which I was like skeptical of. I was like, three things? Like,
Oh, simple.
but it works. Like, that's all you need. Like, there's
Yeah.
only three combos, and you could choose the level of heat from like super, super not spicy to they call it Reaper.
Did you get the
And
Reaper?
no, I chose like two levels behind. It was hot, and then there's very hot, and then Reaper.
I got you.
Yeah, so I chose hot. Um, I don't know. I feel like I would have chosen Reaper like maybe like 2 years ago.
Really?
Yeah, I would have gone for the Reaper, but
Is
I
that
feel
like a sign of maturity or?
yeah. Well, I don't know. I kind of like feel bad sometimes when I don't go for the spiciest thing because I used to. Like if
Yeah.
there's like a spicy thing on the menu, I'd be like, yes, like I'm going for it. But
You
I
feel
don't
less
know.
of a man because you didn't get the spiciest option.
I didn't say that, but it's
It's
not
okay,
me,
Matt. I still think you're a man, dude. You don't have to impress me with
dude.
how hot food
I
you can
have
eat.
the hair on my chest to prove it. But anyway, yeah, I don't know. I don't want to say, but I kind of get heartburn now a little bit when I
Oh,
eat like really spicy stuff. It's
I
like a
got
new
you.
thing that's happening with me,
That sucks.
and it's like, oh man, who am I? Because I used to go balls to the wall, bro. You know this, but
Who
yeah,
am I?
who am I?
Nice.
But I still I just didn't want to ruin my meal, I guess, because even back then when I went for the spiciest stuff, like it was still spicy. Like I wasn't like really enjoying my food. I was just doing it just to say I did it.
Because you're tough.
Yeah, that's
Right.
true. Yes, because I'm tough.
Yeah.
And yeah, I just didn't want to ruin my meal. Now I'm all about the flavor.
I got you.
Yeah, bro.
That's good. No, that's seems like you're growing a little bit. You're not doing stuff because you want to look a certain way. You're like, I want the flavor. I want my taste buds to rejoice today.
Yeah, it was a good choice too. It was like perfect. Like
Yeah.
that was like the perfect level. Like any more, it would have been like my nose would have been running for sure. But like this one was like, ooh,
And it depends where you go too. Like if you go to like Coco Ichiban, like maybe you'll get something hotter, like close to the top because it's like
mm,
it's not gonna give you super heartburn or something.
yeah.
Um,
I feel
where
like
you?
because like I'm fair skinned, and whenever I go to a place and I tell them to give me like cocoa, I've been to cocoa and I tell them like pack it on, like give me that number 10, and they always ask me, they're like have you been here before? Like what was the last number you got? And I always tell them like 8 or 9 because that's what I
Yeah.
usually get. Sometimes I go for the 10, and whenever I get the food, like it's supposed to be a 10, but it feels like an 8. Like it doesn't feel like any
Oh,
spicier, and I feel like they don't give me that 10.
I got you.
I
They're like,
feel
it's for your own good.
yeah, like
He
you
doesn't
don't.
know what he's asking for.
Yeah. It always feels that way. Maybe it's just like once it gets to a certain threshold, it's like it doesn't, or they could just not be giving me what I want, which is
Yeah.
also like frustrating.
Yeah, they do that to me too, but like I could ask for a 6 and they'll be like, are you sure, dude? Like, I'm like, yeah, I want the 6, man.
Like, no, no, no. You get a 2. You a
Like,
2,
what
my
is
friend.
this? Is this mayonnaise? Like, come on, dude.
You can handle your spice. You've leveled up over the years.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, because I wanted to be tough too. So I saw
Yeah.
you getting those 9s. I was like, man,
I gotta get that 5.
I gotta step it up. I gotta at least get a 7 here, even if I'm dying.
What's been like the spiciest thing you've like had that you could remember? Do you remember?
Ooh, dude, I think that hot sauce, the bomb, that's that shit's pretty spicy.
That stuff's evil.
Like, I think that's spicier than those noodles. Maybe we had those spicy noodles before, right? Or
Remember that
that's
oil
even.
chili that I used to bring to the apartment?
Oh yeah,
That stuff was
I think the bomb is still hotter than the oil chili though.
yeah. Yeah.
Like if you left a bomb on something for like 2 days, a day or two, it would burn a hole right in it. Like,
Dude, just thinking about it. I still have it.
yeah,
I've
you
used
probably
like
don't use it much.
since that day I might have used it maybe twice, but sometimes I forget I have it. I might pour it on something, but like I
It's like
said,
a
bro.
novelty almost.
Yeah, it's like something you whip out like hey
Right.
guys, like
Let's
try
try it
this.
out.
Yeah.
You guys want to feel pain today? Let's go.
Let's go for it. You want heartburn? Let's go, bro. But yeah, good stuff. So, bro, Super Bowl weekend.
Super Bowl.
Yeah, bro. I've been looking forward to this, not because of like the game or anything, but like this, like picking out like the snacks and stuff. We're gonna
Dude,
be.
I wonder how different the commercials are going to be this year
Mm,
because of like
yeah,
COVID and I don't know.
I think I seen one already that they kind of like released. It's like with Justin Timber. No, not Timberlake.
Bieber,
No, not the Biebs. Uh, Dang, what's his name? He played Steve Jobs, like just like a while ago.
Ashton Kutcher.
Yeah, Ashton Kutcher and Mila Kunis. It's like a Cheetos
Okay.
commercial, and the guy who, what's his name, Shaggy, who
Oh
sang
yeah.
that song like "Was It Me?"
Okay. Yep. I know who
Yeah,
that
he's
is.
in it too. They played. Have you seen the commercial? You know what I'm
I
talking
have
about?
not.
Oh, okay. They like
Uh,
play off the song, and she's like eating them Cheetos, and then she's like, "Was it me?" And then they sing the song. Like he's Ashton singing the song, and then she hits the "Was it me?" and Shaggy's in there too. Yeah.
yeah, I can't. I haven't seen that one yet, but it sounds funny. I think last year my favorite one was the one with what was the guy who played Aquaman? Cal Drogo.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Jason
Jason.
Momoa.
Yeah, there was him in it, and he like takes off his muscle suit, and he's like slightly balding and everything. Super skinny
Yes,
guy. Like that
yes.
was hilarious.
That one was my. I almost forgot about that one.
So I'm hoping they have something good to make us laugh during these messed up
That's a good
times.
one, bro. That's a great one. Oh, did I tell you? You were you in the chat when you saw freaking at my work? Someone had an Aquaman. No, I don't even think it was Aquaman. It was like straight up Jason Momoa poster in
Like
the girls'
shirtless.
bathroom. I don't know, but there was talk that there was a Jason Momoa poster in the girls' bathroom.
I think you told me about that. I mean, I understand it.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
like, who did
Who
that
did it?
at the time? There's some like 50-year-old plus ladies working there, like, so
I
who did
mean,
it?
they got urges, man. They're still women.
She's like, oh, Jason. So
Give them some
weird.
support, I guess, in the bathroom.
Yeah, just
I,
like,
I wonder what started that tradition because there's some restaurants that have the same theme. Like I used to work at Buca de Beppo, right? That Italian restaurant, and in the bathroom they have pictures. In the guy's bathroom they have pictures of like women, tons of pictures, just like scantily clad women, and the girls it's
for
it's kind of
real?
the yeah
What? From like the
yeah
olden times, right?
yeah
Like, because
like
there's a
black and
theme.
white pictures.
Yeah,
But like
showing the
I wonder like
ankles.
yeah, showing ankles or just like wet t-shirts. It's not like full on nudity or anything, but
Yeah.
it's still like suggestive. And I wonder like where that trend started. I guess like
Italy, I guess, because buca's like,
yeah,
traditional.
maybe.
The goods. Bon appetit.
Yeah, I'm always curious about like the psychological reasoning behind it, or maybe there's like some I don't know,
Do you think there was
sociological.
like an awakening in that bathroom by like a little boy?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm
they're like,
sure at least one.
whoa, at
His
least
dad's like
one.
covering his eyes, like, "No, son,
Like, no, stop.
don't look at him. You're not old enough."
That's funny. Dude, speaking, here's another story I want to throw at you. Uh, so Roscoe's, you know Roscoe's chicken and
Yeah,
waffles.
of course.
You been there?
Yes.
When? When was the last time you went?
uh, a couple of years ago, I went to one in Los Angeles with my homie Brondon. I don't know if you know that guy.
No.
You don't know? No, he's
Sounds
cool.
sounds weird as hell. Just
Yeah, he's
kidding.
pretty weird.
I love Brandon.
No, we were out there and actually saw another guy from Citrus there. He moved up to the Bay Area, but he was down here eating Roscoe's. So that was actually the first and only time I've been there, but it was really good.
Yeah, it was pretty
It was
good.
really good.
Yeah, I liked it too. I've only been once too, again in LA. But did you know there's one in Pasadena?
Oh, really?
Yeah, super close. And I read a story that I think it was on Wednesday at 5 o'clock. So daylight. Well, maybe not daylight now, but you know, it's early. A guy goes into the Roscoe's in Pasadena and he was not wearing his mask. And the guy at the register was like having trouble. He was like, "Man, you need to put on this mask."
Yep.
And you know
That's a
what he
no-no.
does? He freaking pulls out his piece, his gun. He pulls out a gun and he like points it at him. And instead of like robbing the place, he freaking goes in the back and takes food from like the back. And he like comes out like the front with like a handful of like freaking Roscoe's. And as he leaves, you know what he says? He's like, "What are you gonna do about it?"
Oh
Dude,
my
I
god.
don't think they've caught him. Like
He wasn't even wearing a mask.
he wasn't. He wasn't like no ski mask or just like,
Bro,
dude. How do they not catch that guy? But I read the story yesterday and it was still like ongoing. Like they haven't caught the guy. But like, bro, he
dude,
he
that's
must
wild.
he must have like. Do you think he went in there like trying to start something? You know?
Nah, I just think like maybe he was gonna be a law-abiding citizen, right? Minus the mask, and he just, he would have waited in line for an hour or whatever to get that chicken. But as soon as they told him to put on that mask, it just something just snapped in his head, and he's like, "I'm not taking this shit anymore." And they pulled the piece out. Give me the fucking chicken, bro.
Dude, he just remembered he had a piece on him. He's like,
Probably
"Wait,
kept it on him.
what am I doing in line? I got a piece on me."
For
Like,
real. If you got it, you might as well use it.
dude, if he doesn't get caught, best believe he's doing it again. Maybe not at that Roscoe's, but like somewhere else. He's like, "Hey, this is pretty cool."
He's gonna build like a whole name for himself, the Roscoe Chicken and Waffles Thief.
The Roscoe Rebel.
There you go. That's a good
Dude,
one.
it's I mean, dude, Roscoe's is good. I think I definitely got a waffle and like a chicken omelet or something, but it's not worth like going to jail for. It's not
No,
worth like robbing and like giving someone a heart attack for, you know?
no, I wouldn't pull a piece out at a Roscoe's for
No.
food there.
I could just imagine him just like how much food. Like it's free food, you know? And he
Yeah,
knows he's gonna get in trouble, so he probably got his money's worth. Or his
yeah.
not money's worth.
Like
His
back when
trouble's worth.
back when Popeyes was coming out with that chicken sandwich, they had some dude like they got in a knife fight, right? Because of the sandwich or some shit. So man, people are crazy
Dude,
when it
people
comes to
are
food.
no. Speaking of Popeyes, like that chicken spot I was telling you about, Dave's Chicken, it's better than Popeyes for sure.
Oh, the Joe's Hot Chicken one.
I would rank it above. Just a side
Okay.
note, so you kind of know like where the pecking order is.
Okay. What about Raising Cane's? Is
Oh
it?
yeah, it's
It's
better
way
than
above.
Raisin. Dude,
Is
I don't.
Popeyes above Raising Cane's?
Yes, I put Raising Cane's now at the bottom
Really?
because, and I will tell you why. It's because of the sauce, dude. The sauce is what makes it. I tried eating Raising Cane's without the sauce.
Hmm.
It's just too bland. Like
I
the
see.
chicken it doesn't have like any like herbs or spices to it like Popeyes does. And the fries are bland, but the sauce makes it good. Like you dip it in the sauce, it's great. But without it, mm,
So what if you got that sauce and you paired it with another chicken? You'd have
Mm.
like the ultimate combo, I think.
Yes, if I took that sauce to Dave's Chicken, yes.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Was it Dave's chicken or Joe's chicken?
Dave's. Yeah, I remember.
Dave's.
Yeah,
Okay.
did I say Joe?
I thought you said Joe's hot chicken.
Just naming it like
You're
different
just
things
like,
on the show.
it's Jack's famous chicken. Like what?
Ralph's warm chicken.
Larry's
Slightly.
cold chicken. Wait, what?
You're just typing these things in Google.
I
Google
can't
just
find
thinks,
it.
like, oh man, forget it. Just give up on that chicken place. Gotta drink some water.
Damn, you thirsty.
Ah. So, bro, what you got? What you want to talk about?
Hmm. Well, I mean, the Super Bowl's tomorrow, so we can make some predictions.
Okay.
What do you think? Who's gonna win?
I want I want Chiefs to win.
Okay,
And it's kind of
me
like
too.
it's like old versus new school, right? It's like Brady,
Kinda.
he's the vet and he's been doing this. Debatable. He's the best at doing it at the moment, you know.
Dude,
Best in,
he was in 10 Super Bowls, and there's only been 50 Super Bowls. So he's been in 1/5 of all Super Bowls.
dude, that's wild if you
That's
really think about it.
that's crazy, dude.
I didn't even know that stat. Thanks for bringing
That's
that up.
crazy.
That's wild.
I didn't make it up. I promise you. I was talking to my neighbors, and they dropped that on me. I was like, "Oh, who do you want to win?" And they're like, "I really like Mahomes, but Brady, he's just. I want him to win one more time." And I was like, "Okay,
He doesn't
I
need that
see.
one time though. 10 is perfect number.
I know, but
10 is pretty good, but I get it. He loves the game and he wants to get that one more.
of
One
course, you
time
always
for the
want
one
one
time.
more." But
Yeah.
yeah, apparently no one thought he could be like a good player, so they just, he's fighting back against that for years now.
Even now, like
I
he's the
guess, dude.
best.
He's
He's
like
like,
carries a grudge.
no.
They don't think I'm good
Dude, it's just going to be eating him up when he's retired, dude.
just watching everybody playing like win Super Bowls and he's just there. Dude, it's like that Michael Jordan style where he talks about how he takes little
Oh,
things
I took
personally,
that personally.
right?
Yeah. When
Yeah.
someone else wins the Super Bowl,
Yeah, he's like, and I took that personally. He comes out of retirement. He's like, God,
dude,
I'm gonna play.
if he loses, let's say he does lose,
Yeah,
is he going for one more?
I feel like he has to because he just got to that team, right? Like he can't just go there 1 year, get in the Super Bowl, doesn't make it. He's like, all right, guys, I'm done. Like I was just
Y'all
trying.
suck.
Be on your own. Like these.
No, that's true though. It's a contract. Like it's
Yeah,
not for a year probably, right? They'd want to like hold on to him for a little bit.
yeah. I don't know.
But who knows?
Some baseball player just got signed for 1 year at $40 million, I think, out of college.
It's a little
So it happens.
it could be like a little stressful, you know, to
Hmm.
have that 1 year. Like you got that 1 year. 40 million is pretty cool, but you only got that 1 year. You like stability. You want to know that the cash is gonna keep on going, but you just have to.
Right.
Your performance just needs to be top tier in order to get that second year going on.
It's like that engineering contractor style job where
Yeah, the
like
big payout.
yeah, you're in there for like a year, but you're not really part of the company. They just hire you on to like do this job for
Hmm.
this amount of time. It's not like salaried in or tenured or something.
What's your style? Would you say like if you had the opportunity, let's say they hired you for like a year, like you get paid like very well, like it's pretty sweet, but
Hmm.
it's like after a year, like it's done. Like you are not gonna work here. Like they tell you that, as
I
opposed
think
to
it
like
could
you
be
get
good.
paid. Yeah.
I think it could be good because you can. I mean, if they pay you well, you can reinvest that money. But after a year, you can kind of reevaluate your options. Maybe your being at that place for a year has kind of increased your standing, in your bubble, your world of your
Hmm.
profession. So you could jump somewhere else that's a little bit better. Maybe
Yeah.
maybe they'll pay even more the next year, next 5 years after you've proven yourself. But you do kind of have to follow through, and you have to be worth the money for them, basically.
No, yeah, I was just about to say that. Like it's a good amount of money, so you gotta play your part, and they could probably. I mean, it's a contract, but they could probably, if you're not doing your thing, they need that job done right, you know.
Yeah,
So like,
they'll hire someone else.
yeah, definitely.
Yeah, that's because it's a risk, right? So that's probably why that MLB player got signed for a year because it's kind of risky. So they don't know if they want him for a long time, but they'll give him a shot, see what happens.
Hmm. I've
Yeah.
seen this one video on YouTube. He's a Miami Heat player. I think his name's like starts with a T. People watching probably know what his name is, but he's a new player, and he shot a video basically saying what he spent his first year's salary like on, and and it was a video about like an investor like kind of nitpicking at like his spending. So he's the investor's like watching this video like, oh no, bro, like you're doing it wrong. So he was basically buying everyone like his whole family. And of course you want to buy your family like nice things, but he was going all out, like buying the mom a Porsche, buying the dad like this major, like this really nice truck. I think those like the really big expenses like were cars, and it was like a lot of his money like done. And the investor guy was saying like that's like he was basically saying don't not get your parents nice thing, but there are better things to invest your money in that could like grow over time, because like
Right.
him, he's a new player, he's fresh meat, and like you said, it might just be a year. He's killing it right now, but you never know.
Yeah. Yeah. After the year, you don't know what happens, and then that Porsche is gonna depreciate in value. You could have bought a house or something instead, right? And that would
That's what he
go
was
up.
saying, you know, you
Yeah.
buy property and you could have it could make you money for you over time.
Yeah. Like if I came into a windfall of money, I'd probably pay off my mom's house and pay off my dad's house. Try and take care of that stuff first, and then invest the rest. That way you have some recurring money that maybe buy more property or just kind of diversify it in low risk stocks or something like that. But
Yeah, yeah.
lots of good stuff you could do besides spend it on Porsches and
And yeah,
Ferraris and stuff.
and you could buy yourself like something nice, like
Oh
a
yeah.
little something, but again, you have to like like set that money aside, give yourself like a budget and like work with it, I guess.
Oh yeah.
But
Yep.
you could have done that, bro. The lottery. I don't. I think one person
Oh.
won one of the pots. Like
Oh, they
this,
won.
someone won. A couple people won the smaller pot. They got the
Oh,
same numbers, so they get a nice check.
but the
I
big
don't.
one's still out there,
Um, I haven't heard it
like
in
the
the
700
news.
million one.
Yeah, when we were looking at it, it was that much at that time. But I don't know what happened
Yeah.
to that pot. But
Damn.
dude, whenever I see those things, I always just imagine like I've already won. Like, all right, what am I gonna spend this money
You're
on?
like, three Ferraris, a new house in
Yeah,
Malibu. Like,
yeah, just like terrible. Yeah, but that money could really like change like someone's life. That's
dude, if I won the lotto, I would show up with like sunglasses on. I'd be wearing a mask. Like, I don't want anybody to know that I won.
oh, yes, yes. Remember I told you that one story that that lady won the freaking lottery. It was like a fuzzy situation too, because
Oh yeah,
yeah,
her
she
grandson or something wrote it on.
yes, they both. I think she picked the numbers, but she put the grandson's name on the back of the ticket. She says she does this because it's for good luck, and then
Uh
she
huh.
sent the grandson to go, you know, turn in the ticket. So he turned in the ticket, and so like it's the debate. She picked the numbers, but he went to go get it, and he technically was the person who won because he was there to claim it. You know,
Mm-hmm.
so it was a fight between the grandson and her, saying like, "Hey, give me my money," and he was like, "Nah, it's half and half." She was like, "No, like we're not family anymore."
What? Come on,
Basically,
grandma. What the
yeah,
hell?
crazy. Money could it could just like
You're just gonna
make you
leave it
switch
to
up.
me in your will anyway. Like, damn.
Yeah, what do you need it for? Come on.
Come on, what do you want? I'll buy it for you. Like, you want some cookies? Okay, let's go. Come on.
No, he's calling the shots. It's like reverse.
Yeah.
Like, grandma, come on. We could do this the easy way or the hard way.
You want a new bidet? I got you, grandma.
You
Let's
want an
go.
electric walker? Done.
I'll just get you a golf cart, all right? You just drive around the city.
I can get you a show. He could get her a chauffeur to like
For
drive her
real.
around. pretty nice.
Dude, she could just stay home all day, and then he'll just have people deliver that stuff to her. You know?
Mm. I think that'd be one thing if I had the capital, like a personal chef, like someone to cook for me, like a nutritionist too. So it's not
Yeah.
just like bad food, because I've seen like sports players when they do hire someone, like UFC fighters, they get someone in there that it's good food, but they make it taste good too,
Mm.
and they make it look good. So it's kind of cheating. It like
You're
tricks
like,
you.
oh, I don't even. This should be unhealthy right now. What the hell?
Yeah, it's like that Brady mentality. He says he doesn't take any cheat days, like no cheat days. Like he just eats good every day. I'm
Just
like,
almonds, you know.
nice. Yeah, it's a little extreme for him, but hey, it works for him.
It's the
Obviously, he's
price you
gonna.
got to pay to be the greatest.
Yeah, dude, it works.
Yeah, I think a chef would be cool. Um, the funny thing is when you are like if you're on set for acting, like the one commercial I did for TNT, they had a chef there, right? And you could just tell him like, oh, make me I was simple, so I was like, make me a grilled cheese, and then they
Oh, for
cook it up.
real?
Yeah, they just have someone on set just like grilling it up on the side. So I definitely see the allure of having your own personal chef. I would really like to have like a personal maid though.
That
Like
too.
like I don't mind, washing my sheets or like mopping the floor, but it'd
I
be a
do.
lot nicer. It'd be a lot nicer if someone else did that for me. So
Yeah, it's just one thing one extra thing you don't have to worry about. You know?
yeah, exactly.
Yeah, dude, that's some rich people moves.
For real. That's like my GME shares need to blow up or something, and then they need to
Gonna
blow up to like $1 million a piece, to afford that kind of lavish lifestyle.
blow up. You just need to go on Instagram and rile some people up.
Yeah, come on.
To the moon.
Hey, it still could happen, man.
It still could. What's it at? Like 4 right now? 400?
No, it's like $70.
Again? What happened? It was at 4 at like the highest, I think.
Yeah, the highest it was like 480, I think, but no, it went down to 70.
Uh,
No, it can come back though.
it
I
could.
I have faith.
You're just gonna hold it.
I'm gonna hold it for a while. Um, yeah, I don't think the situation has changed much from when I started investing in it. It just they make it look bad, but I don't know. Something's telling me that I just got to keep those diamond hands a little bit longer. I could be wrong, but fingers crossed.
Good luck, dude. I'll be praying for you.
Yeah.
Got it,
Yeah.
bro.
At least I didn't invest like my life savings in it, like some people.
Yeah. Yeah. Once it started blowing up, it was not too late, but like that wave was going.
Yeah. Yeah.
The optimum like opportunity was kind of missed.
Yeah.
But anyway, we already talked about GameStop. Game Stonk.
There's never enough talk about trying to hype it up, man. I want people to buy this.
Yeah, okay, you're right. No, I don't want it to. I don't want you to be a millionaire. Not before me. That's
Together,
not fair.
let's split it, bro. If we win the lotto, we'll split it.
All right, split it.
Split it.
I'll go get it though. Like you give me the
No, I'll
numbers
get it.
and oh no, I got it. I'll go to
We'll go together.
both hand it in at the same time.
Like holding it like together.
Yeah.
Like,
Hey, I let go of it last, so I get it. Wait, first. Wait, what? Just give me the money.
Though. Like these two guys are super not super old, maybe like 60 or 70, and they like shook on it when they were younger. Like if I win
Ah, yes.
the lotto, like we're gonna split it and everything. And then they did, right? One of them won, and then they did split it halfway. That's like
Dang.
true bros right there.
Oh, and they did. So it was.
They did.
All right.
They both showed up to get the check and everything. It's like
That's what's up. That's
homies.
nice. I like
Yeah.
that.
I could dig that. you
Yeah,
know?
I'd be down. Dude, if you're not true to your word, like, what's it worth? Then anything
No,
you
it's-
say is just like,
Ain't worth nothing.
ain't worth it.
Worth poop.
Where's doo doo? Okay. Do you want to talk about Marjorie Taylor Greene?
Yeah, is she true to her word or like? Is she
No,
going
she's
back?
not actually. But
Right.
a little background on her. So she's a congresswoman who represents the 14th district in Georgia.
Hmm.
and just a month into her position, they want to give her the boot already. So the
Dude, they
House,
removed her from the committees, right? The House committees.
the decision was that because of after they looked on, she was posting things on like Facebook, like crazy, spewing just crazy stuff on Facebook, which we'll get into. But the decision was she can she's going to be in her position for 2 years, like Norm, but she can't be in the committee of, I think, like education and labor, and also for like the budget, I believe, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good.
So she has no say in those things.
Yeah, she's crazy, dude. I've seen like, is she the one that was saying that Hitler was right or something? Like before the campus. I know
Dude,
one of them.
with her track record, I would not doubt it.
I know one of those conservative reps was like, "Oh, Hitler was right about one thing," and then everybody was like, "What?" Like,
Dude,
crazy.
her track record is just as crazy though, because some of the things she was saying that they caught her on Facebook, dude, she was like literally Facebook. Come
Yeah,
on, but she was saying that like 9/11 did not happen.
hoax,
The freaking Parkland
shootings,
school shooting was not
hoax.
happening. Did
Right.
not happen. She wanted to like hang Obama, Nancy Pelosi and Hillary
AOC.
Clinton
Oh,
for
Hillary.
for treason. She was like,
Fuck.
she was like, they gotta like
Dude, how
what
does
they
she ever
do
get
to this
elected
country.
there?
She fell through the cracks, literally. And
There's just no one running against her or something, or
no, quite the opposite. I think I read that there was like 9 people going for that position.
oh,
So just like the votes were kind of like spread out.
spread out,
But
and all the
she
crazies grouped together
exactly like
and
she
voted her
was
in.
the most pro-Trump like one
Right.
there. So she just got all the extremists on her side, and that's how she passed through.
Damn,
Crazy, huh?
that's crazy. That's scary.
Yeah.
That's frightening, dude.
And that stuff, because that stuff that she posted was, it was back in like 2018. Like it was old news. Like they could have caught on even before she got to where she is.
Yeah.
You know.
That's like some Alex Jones conspiracy level stuff. Like I think he denied the Sandy Hook shootings, right? Like same concept, same style, but this chick is in office right now. Like, yeah, they really should do background checks, and they should do some like quizzes for these people that are elected, like give them the same test that they give the people that migrate to America, like civics tests or tests on the Constitution. I feel like so many people don't even know what they're supposed to be upholding or what they're serving. When
Yeah.
they're in government, it's kind of scary, kind of sad.
Yeah, dude. And a lot of like the Republicans, like they kind of turn a blind eye. They don't want to like throw her under the bus because they're on the same team.
Yeah, she's one
So
of them.
the senator of, I want to say, Alabama, they asked him like, so what do you think about like this Taylor chick? And he was like, he blamed it on bad weather. He's like, yeah, I don't really know anything about her because I haven't like watched the TV or like the news because of the bad weather. And everyone's just like,
That's a good one, bro. That's like something you use like to get out of your homework or because you're late to work or something, right? Like
no, dude, that's what senators say.
classic excuse. And like once you're a senator, you're kind of set for life, like even if you're out after your term, you've already had a chance to get really close to those lobbyists and those big companies, and your whole family's set. It's crazy.
Hmm. Yeah.
It's wild.
She also had, even before like she got the position, she was an owner of a CrossFit gym. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. She's pretty toned. She looks strong.
Humble beginnings.
Yeah. That's what probably kept her going. She's like, I'll show them. When she's like cleaning that bar over her head.
Dude, she took that personally, bro. She like,
Yeah. Got that
yeah.
MJ in her.
Yeah, I wonder if she really believes all that stuff or like she's just trying to ride the hype train. There's a lot of people that support it that are like QAnon.
Exactly. That's the biggest one, right? That one, I had never heard of it.
Really?
I had, no, I hadn't. So I did some research, and dude, you can't make that stuff up. Like if you try to explain it to someone like me, if you were trying to explain it to me before I looked online, I would have thought you were making it up. Like,
Oh, it's real.
yeah, I've seen
It's real.
the t-shirts.
They're crazy, dude. They think that Trump is still going to be president by like March 15th or something.
Dude, they thought Trump was undercover since the 1990s. Like he was chosen ever since back then, and he's like the
Yeah, maybe by
savior.
Putin. Like they've been homies for a long time. Like Putin's been grooming Trump. Like that's something that I could believe, you know. Maybe there are shreds of truth to Q and on stuff.
Yeah, who's this Q guy?
I don't know. Maybe it's an alien just like beaming information to Parlor and Facebook and all that.
Yeah, and I saw that like they have Facebook groups, and once a quarantine, like sometime during the quarantine, and this election thing had stuff to do with it. It shot up the Facebook groups, like the how large they were by 700%.
Whoa.
That's a lot, dude. That's they just got huge.
I think it's partly because of like Facebook's marketing techniques and stuff. Like you watch that show, The Social Network, right? Or not
Oh,
The
the
Social
movie.
Network, the one on Netflix, like the documentary where they talk about um, like your viewing time on Instagram and Facebook are
Oh,
like
yeah.
money
You told me
basically.
to watch that, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's kind of like that, right? Where they get a lot of hits from people who are into that kind of thing, so they boost it, even if the information is like unreliable or there's not really any scientific backing behind their
yeah.
claims. They just it's sensational. People like to click on it and view it, so they just like keep boosting it, and then that's how you get 700% growth in something like that.
That's scary, dude. That means anything. Like, don't take it at face value. You got to do your homework.
For real, you got to dig into it.
Yep.
Due diligence.
Due diligence and everything,
Yeah.
bro.
Got to poke that yolk.
Exactly. Crack some eggs.
Yeah.
Dude, we really need a theme song. That'd be sick.
Yeah. Yeah. It'd be cool if some of our viewers helped us make a theme song,
Yeah, some lyrics.
right?
Yeah, some
For sure.
catchy lyrics. That'd be
That'd be
cool.
totes sick, bro.
Dude, if someone wants to make a song for us or like, at least like write it, and then we'll put the little tune to it, dude,
Mm-hmm.
we'll shout you out. You
Dude,
part of the team, bro.
if we get like 100 subs, like we'll make a music video to that song.
Oh,
I'm throwing it
word.
out there.
I'm
Yeah.
down. Okay,
Yeah.
you heard it here first. Dude, music video. It could be
Yeah.
weird too. Like if we like the song, dude, it's about chickens and getting yoked.
Yeah.
It is
Like
what it
maybe we
is.
we just remix Yummy and change the lyrics on it. We'll do a music video on that. Like whatever.
Yeah, bathtub full of eggs.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can
Yeah.
already picture it. So guys, you need to get on it, please.
Seems a little slimy. I wonder how many eggs it would take to fill a bathtub.
Let's see.
What's the average size of a bathtub, and then how much volume is in one egg?
Oh, how many gallons do you think? So let's
I
go
could look it
gallons
up right now.
first. Let me do my guessing.
Okay.
So let's see. Like at least like to fill up a bathtub, like fill it.
How
What is
many
it like?
gallons?
You have the number?
Yeah, I have the number.
Okay.
So I need to know
The-
your guess.
yeah. So this is like the M&M. Like how many M&Ms in the jar? Is it like 300 gallons?
Oh, no. It's not.
Is
That's
it
a lot.
more?
That's not more. It's less.
It's 100 gallons.
It's less than that.
Even less.
Yeah.
50.
Close. It's 42 gallons.
Dude, I was way off. I was
They
trying to
say
fill
they say
like
most people.
10.
You're trying to go to what?
I was trying to fill like 10 bathtubs.
Yeah, dude, you fill a whole swimming pool with that, probably. What kind of bath you taking? That's like a jacuzzi, dude.
Yeah.
They
That's
say that most people they fill it up to 30 gallons, but the bathtub could hold 42.
ah
So you
okay.
probably displace about 12 gallons of liquid in there. So we should probably fill it up with about 30 gallons of eggs.
Okay. So then
That way it doesn't go
how many
over, so.
eggs are in a gallon?
Yeah, what's the volume of an egg is the real question. Um, says extra large egg is about 2 ounces. So how many ounces is in a gallon?
Dude, a water bottle is 16 ounces, I believe. How many water bottles are in a gallon?
Okay, one gallon has 128 ounces.
Okay,
So quick math. So
it's 20.
if we have a 30-gallon tub, right? Yeah, we got a 30-gallon tub, and that is equal to 128 ounces for each gallon. So that's 3,840 ounces, and there's two ounces for a large egg. Is that what it said?
Yeah,
Yeah. Okay.
so it's
So divide that by
128.
two. Divide that by two. 1,900 eggs. Dude, we gotta go to Costco, bro.
Dude, we need to go to like industrial Costco.
How many? We get 48 eggs on a pallet at Costco. So how many pallets do we need? Okay, dude, it's only 40. We just need 40 of those like double trays from Costco.
Really? Only
Yeah,
40?
40. Yeah, 40 times 48 is 1920, which
Ah,
is
that's not that bad.
nah.
I
We
thought it was
just
gonna
need to
be way
rent like a
more.
U-Haul or something and put that shit in there.
Dude, all right, you heard it. You make that song, 48 gallons
I
or
think we need
40.
a higher sub count for that one though. Like
Dude,
maybe a
I
thousand
don't have a
subs.
bathtub. Do you have a bathtub?
I do have a bathtub,
Oh, perfect. Oh, you do. Okay, we're
but
good.
I don't know. You can't put eggs down the drain though, dude.
Plug it up, bro.
But how do you get it out though?
You just fish it out, and then you like freaking put it down the sink.
You fish out 2,000 ounces of fucking eggs out the sink.
We
That's
cook we
not
cook them up,
happening.
bro.
No, we gotta buy like a bathtub and put it in the middle of a field and then fill it up or something.
Dude, music video. Okay, all right.
I'm
This
down.
is your
But I
rules.
think we need like 10,000 subs then.
No, you said 100. Okay, happy medium. 1,000. A
A
1,000.
thousand.
All right.
All right. All right.
All
That's
right.
acceptable.
This is the plug. I'm gonna post it on Insta.
Okay.
1,000 subs, dude. Bathtub. That's a lot of eggs, but
We
I'm
need like a
curious.
graphic, dude. We need like one of those fancy graphics on the front of the like the YouTube video with like a bathtub filled with eggs or something. That'd be
Yeah,
sick,
I'm excited. I hope we
dude.
get there.
That's a
What's it
good
gonna
one.
feel like, dude? You're gonna have like freaking eggs in your shorts,
It's gonna
just
be
like
slimy,
floating in there, like your eggs next to your man eggs.
dude. We should think of other egg associated activities for like each like subscriber level. Like 100, you do like we pelt each other with eggs or something, or
Yeah,
you know,
stick it up the.
you could do that. I'll film it, but you could do that.
You're just like filming me and just like like your reaction.
That'd be disgusting.
Yeah, maybe for the
That'd be gross.
OnlyFans that we open up eventually for this channel, but
Mm,
I don't know. It's in the works.
yes.
All right. Do you want to do our ending segment?
Yeah.
To
Let's
wrap
do.
it
Has it
up,
already been? Oh, it's already been like almost an hour. Wow.
dude. It's been a good episode. Just
It
flowing.
flies by.
Yeah, it's good. The butterflies are gone. Just
Yeah.
hanging with the bro.
Just my acid reflex.
Boom. All right, bro. So the our ending segment is called "I Could Have Done That Better," where
Mm.
we think of a time in the past. Could have been yesterday. Could have been like 10 years ago. Doesn't matter. And it's something that keeps you up at night and makes you think, man, I could have done that better. If I went back in time and I could do it again, how would I do that better?
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, so do you got one? I got one.
You can go first this time.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you went first last time.
I think
Okay.
so.
I will. I'm just going to tell the Farahani story because
Mm.
I said
Okay.
I would. Okay, so anyway, community college, Citrus College. This was even my first semester there. This is the first class I took, chemistry, and we had this lab professor named Farahani. Everybody loved her. I liked her too. She was cool, but she was old, and she was kind of like that old, like sassy, like spunky old lady. She would like
Oh yeah.
mess around with her students. She was like, hey, she would like give them little nudges. She was cool. But because she was like that, you never know like when is crossing the line. Like she would like poke you, and you're like you would be taken aback. I don't have any examples, but like it would happen, and you're like, oh man, this teacher's cool. Like she's a homie. And then I thought we were homies because we would like tit for tat like back and forth like that. And then so we get a quiz back. This is like middle semester. Everyone's doing their independent work. It's a small room. There's like 40 of us in there, and then she's in the front grading or something. And then they pass back the quizzes, and I get mine, and I'm looking at it. There's like one marked wrong answer, and it said like 8 out of 100. I'm like, what? Or like 9 out of 100. I'm like, no, this should be like 90. I only got like one wrong. And then so I was like, damn. And then I know she messed up. And then I was gonna go up to her, and like everyone's doing work. It's silent, dead silent there. I hear scribbling, and then I go up to friggin' Farahani, and I slap my paper on the table, and then I'm like Professor, are we gonna have a problem? And then she just like looks up like slow Terminator status, and she's like, "What did you just say?" And I'm like, "Oh snap!" And then
You
I was
fucked
just,
up.
I messed up. I messed up. And then I was like, oh. And then I'd like changed up like my tone like real quick. I was like,
I'm
oh, you,
sorry, Miss Farron.
like, oh, sorry. Probably. And then I was like, oh, look, you just messed up. Like it should be a 90. And then she was like
Yeah,
going off on me like in front of everyone. She was like,
bro.
I am a like an old woman, and you talk to me like that. And I'm like, oh, like in the back of my head, like, oh, now you're old. Like now you're a feeble old woman. But like before, like you be going, I see you like playing tennis out in the courts. Like you strong, you run everywhere. You be like standing up to like big guys. And it's like, oh, now you play the old card now. But of course I didn't say that.
Right.
And
No.
then so I was just like I backed off. And then I felt so bad because I liked Farahani, and like after that I felt like I couldn't be cool with her anymore because
Hmm.
like that was like gone. And like I was there at Citrus like 3 years, and people who had Farahani, they would say like, man, Farahani's the coolest, like, oh, I love Farahani. And I'd just be sitting there like I had nothing to say. I would like, did you have Farahani? And I'd be
They're
like, yep, I had
like
Farahani.
flashbacks. Like the PTSD status. Like,
Yeah, and it felt kind of bad too because I liked Farahani, but because of that, like it kind of sucked. Like not that I didn't have anything good to say, but like she didn't have anything good to say to me
hmm.
about me. I would feel so, but she was cool. Like Farahani's still cool.
Yeah.
Um, but yeah, if I could do it again, probably just be like, hey, you messed up. It should be like, oh, okay, like cool, and that'd be the end
Yeah.
of that. We'd still be homies. Maybe we'd still email each other.
Dude, she
Maybe
was feisty though. I mean,
she
she
was,
probably
huh?
is. She probably is feisty if she's still there.
Wasn't she?
Dude, yeah, I had her for a class, and um, I guess I could use this as my things I could have done better. It's probably not at the same level as yours, but
Obviously.
like when I first was in her class, dude, she didn't like me at all. Like I sat in the back. I was always like, kind of paying attention, kind of not. Like
For what class? What class was it?
it was organic chemistry.
Okay.
So like the shapes and stuff. So yeah, I was in that class, and she was just like, oh, who's this like joker right in the back? So she didn't like me, but the lab reports, I kind of found her like the thing that she really liked in lab reports, and that was surprisingly humor. Like I would describe the bonds between atoms, and I'd be like, it was like two people in a hot tub in Compton. Like I would just make up some random like story, and then she would just like I could write whatever in there. She gave me full marks on the paper because it was funny. And like after I learned that, I was like, okay, this is how I'm writing all of them. And like if I learned that earlier, when I came in the class, if I wrote like that, dude, I would have had no problem with her. But like the first, it was like a two
Two
semester
semester, yeah.
class. Yeah. So the first semester I had no idea, and I was like B's and C's on all the papers. But then second semester, one day I was just like fuck it, I'm just gonna go with my gut right now. I'm gonna write some funny ass shit in here. Like
Good
it was like
call.
Valentine's Day. I would write how the electrons are like in love with each other and shit. Like they like mate and then they create this new molecule. Like I would just do some random ass
Oh, dude, Farahani
description
was
from
probably
there.
getting hot just reading that. She's like, oh,
She's like, oh my god.
molecules.
She's like, I love this, 100%. And yeah, it
Like,
was
what are you
fun
doing
though.
here? Like, get out of here. You need
Yeah,
to
she's
take
not
this
all
on the
bad.
road.
It sucks. I feel like you just got her on a bad day, honestly.
Maybe, dude, I feel bad, but yeah,
That's rough.
it's rough, but it's in the
Yeah,
past. She would she's very active lady. Like
dude.
she would tennis. I heard she killed
Yes,
it on the court.
dude. It's like she's like goals. Like as I get older, I want to age like that. I guess. Like I don't want to like look like that, but like I want to be fit and healthy and scrappy like that. Like even though she's old, like she's fucking leathered ass skin, super super fit. Like you could tell
Tough,
she runs up and down that tennis court, bro.
dude. Yes, there was a. It was embarrassing too. There's another embarrassing. I was I was like waiting in for lab or something, some other class, and I saw this chick walking around. I was like, she lost? Like, man, who is this chick? Because she was in the chemistry building, but I didn't recognize her. Like, man, who is she? Turn around, freaking Farahani.
She's so
She looked,
small.
she's so small, and she looked like she keeps in good shape, so she looked like a student.
Right.
She got a haircut, I think, that day. So I was like,
You're
man,
like,
she lost.
hey, miss, are you? Oh, wait, sorry.
Hey, you lost. Oh
Hey,
shit! Just on her bad side twice. Like, what are you doing,
you trying to hit on me? Like,
dude?
bro, that would be worse.
Yeah,
That would be worse.
yeah. Oh, bro, that would have topped my story that I just told.
Dude, yeah.
I could have
Yeah,
done
there's
that
another.
better. All right,
Yeah.
let's end it there. I think that's a great spot
Oh,
to
yeah.
end it.
Oh, wait,
LARPing.
what do you think? How bad do you think the Chiefs are going to beat?
Oh, so you're saying they're gonna beat them for sure? You're just asking
How
how
bad?
bad?
Yeah, like 3 points, like a field goal, or you think they're going to be like a whole touchdown?
Mm, I'm
I
gonna
want to
say,
get your predictions.
all right. Here on the pod, I'm going to say, yeah, probably a field goal. I think it's gonna be close. I think it's gonna
Okay.
be close. It's Brady, dude. He's gonna do his thing. But Patrick Mahomes, I agree. The Chiefs are gonna bring it in because he wants it more. Brady
Oh
wants
yeah.
that 11, but Patrick Mahomes wants to, set in stone. Like, I'm the new kid on the block.
Okay. So I'm gonna say a whole touchdown,
A whole touchdown,
and I think Mahomes is gonna run it in.
dude. Quarterback gonna run it in.
He's gonna run it in, one touchdown.
That's sick. I
Watch
hope
it.
that
It
happens.
probably won't happen, but like I'm putting it out there.
If it does, you said it.
If it does, then I want to. Yeah, I want something.
I
I
don't
don't
know
know
from
what.
who, but
I don't know what or from who, but I want something.
I'll get someone to give you something.
Great.
They won't even know why. I was like, hey, give Trevor $50. Why? Do
Whoa.
it.
I would put that right into Dogecoin.
Hell yeah. All right. It's a promise. All right, guys. That's the end of this pod. We'll catch you next week.
Poke
Peace.
the yolk. Peace.